Hi, Tristan here with an album to show you. This is a vintage Halloween album. On the cover here we have wonderful vintage illustrations on the papers from 1930s. Lots and lots of paper flowers, purple, gold, and black, sparkly flowers. A framed 1930s illustration of children in jack-o'-lanterns, and it says jack-o'-lantern. I'm not sure if the glare of the glass is gonna show on the camera or not. Lots of ribbons hanging on the spine, and I just love this little charm that's hanging here, which is a crown and a skirt with a pair of striped witch's legs hanging out from the bottom. I think it's adorable. And on the inside, on the very first page, there's a lot of stuff in this album. We have it's all three-dimensional. There's a bird cage. There's a raven in there. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got feathers. A photo mat, of course, double-sided, so you can have photo mats on both sides. There are lots of embellishments on the ribbons attached to the photo mats. It's right in there like that. And there's a large photo mat that sits at the edge. Again, double-sided. So there's room for lots of either photos or mementos, Halloween, poetry, remembrances, journaling, whatever you like to use. This one has a 1940s witch riding a broom over the moon. Two cabochons with, this one says boo, and this one says bewitched, with a witch riding a broom, that are under ice resin. And again, a double-sided I know my left hand hides it from the camera. A double-sided photo mat, room for journaling, notes, poetry, whatever you'd like to use it for again. And here we have I love this paper, just lots of old Halloween images, some great buttons, vintage buttons with bows. There's a witch riding a broom and a raven sitting on a pumpkin. And the photo mat, double-sided. Again, this one also has a lot of embellishment on the ribbons. Rosettes and buttons, and all those little spiders on there too. And little 1930s illustration. Sweet, I like that. Okay. And the double-sided mat on this one. Again. Of course, if you'd like a Halloween album just with Halloween images, this works just fine as it is. It's filled with wonderful images and vintage goodies, but there's certainly plenty of room for you to cover them with your own things, which is really what it's for. Here's a pocket album with a lot of gold German Dresden scrap, spider web with a spider. It's really pretty metallic. Two more buttons that are clocks. They're striking midnight. And here is this. Let's see, there it is. This double mat. This also has journaling. I don't know if you can see that, but it has nice silver metallic accents in the corners. Little metal embellishments. And this page is just a lot of Halloween stuff. I love this funky Frankenstein. Clocks are just beginning to hit midnight, and this probably is not going to show up on the. This goes down there. Probably is not going to show up on the camera as it's a purple mirror tag. And Happy Halloween ribbons, and also attached to it is some more beautiful 1930s illustrations, Halloween illustrations, really pretty. And again, just lots of space for whatever you would like to use them for. Here's the large tag for this side. This has ribbon on it too, as well as the cats. Lots of witches' hats. And this side, double album. Has a 1930s little girl. And room for journaling. More of the metal filigree corners and some glitter trim at the bottom. A sparkly Halloween page. And this side we have ravens and a tag with pumpkins and some orange netting. So hard to do this one-handed. The mat tag, photo mat tag, has again the same wonderful 1930s illustrations. Let's see if I can. Haunting. These are old stamps, Halloween stamps. Happy Handmade Halloween, a haunted house, a little girl. Various things in that one. This is nice. And the double-sided tag. Oh, I love this moon. It's great 1930s man in the moon illustration. Several different, it's been used several different times on several different papers. And I really like it a lot. I think it's great. As you can tell, I just got, and there's tons of ribbons used in this album. Another 1930s vintage illustration. You can't see it very well on camera, I'm sure, but this is an applied embellishment. It's two miniature stamps that have been die cut out of laser cut wood that are applied here, and the double-sided tag. Come on, where is, get those out of there. It's really pretty. This looks to me to be a little older than 1930s, possibly a turn of the century illustration. Although the bottom trim is a 1930s pumpkin illustration. And room for journaling. Black cats across the bottom. And this, unfortunately, I don't have much of it, but this great 1950s ribbon, orange ribbon with black spiders and spider webs that are flocked on it. Really beautiful. I wish they still made that stuff. An old postcard from looks like the 1950s, I think. It says "Best wishes, happy haunting." There's that wonderful Man in the Moon again that was so popular. And the tag on this one has more of those 1930s illustrations. Wonderful little enamel button up there. Cat in a lantern. Greetings at Halloween with two black cats driving a car, and black cats and bats. Again, saying greetings at Halloween. And this is the double-sided mat for the larger one at the end of this one. Oh, I love this. This is from the 50s. Pierrette and Pierrot dancing at a Halloween dance. There's a jack-o'-lantern watching. There's more. You probably can't see these on camera because they're so light colored, but there's silver metallic borders on this piece. And two Halloween illustrations here. Victorian Halloween illustration. And room for journaling again. Make up a lot of nice Halloween limericks. And this was a part of a postcard from the 1950s. It was kind of ragged, so I just sort of cut it up. It wasn't. I didn't destroy a nice postcard. It was kind of messed up, but this part's perfect. Little witch girl stirring a stew in a pumpkin. There are applied pumpkins on it. Some German scrap has been used. This photo mat has some glitter around the edges, spiderweb printed paper on the back. I had forgotten all those ribbons that went on that one. That's beautiful. And clock striking midnight. And a nice border of 1930s pumpkin illustrations. And our very last page. Here we have a beautiful lady sitting on a pumpkin, conjuring up an image of a black cat with it says happy haunting at the bottom. And again, room for journaling, lots of space, lots of ribbons. Yes, I did pull out that one, okay. And I use that wonderful 1930s moon as the back cover paper. So, get all those out of the way there. There we have it. And I hope you enjoyed looking. And come back and see what's happening soon with the next album that comes up. Thank you and see you soon. Enjoy.